Dear Richmond Hill High School, families and friends, please join us for a moment of silence. Welcome to Richmond Hill High School Class of 2020 graduation. We hope that you're celebrating this wonderful and amazing time with your families and friends. Please join us and stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now our national anthem, sung by Abiba Doti.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
A welcome message from our principal, Mr. Ganesh.
Greetings, faculty, friends, families, relatives, parents, guests, and most important of all, Richmond Hill High School's class of 2020. Welcome to our virtual graduation ceremony. I hope you all are in good health and good spirits. Now, if you had asked me a few short months ago if I thought we would be celebrating the class of 2020 with a virtual graduation ceremony, I would have probably asked you, what's a virtual graduation ceremony? I have never heard of one, been part of it, or experienced it in my entire life. But events that have occurred over the past few months has changed our way of life. We have experienced crisis after crisis. First, with the COVID-19 virus and the worldwide devastation that it has caused. Next, financial hardships due to the closure of the American economy. And more recently, with the senseless death of George Floyd and others, a call, a fight for social reform, social equity, and a fight against racism. All of these events occurring while you, the class of 2020, was just trying to finish your high school requirements and celebrate your senior year. But you know what? Out of crisis comes leadership. And that is what this class is made up of, leaders. I see the future world leaders, future politicians in Abiba, in Jenny, in Emily, in Danielle. Yes, Danielle, I got it correct this time. I see the future tech gurus and engineers in Atib, Adrian, and Aaron. And the list goes on for the talent that this class is made up of. Leaders, leaders that will go out into the world and lead change. I am extremely proud of this class of 2020, and I am extremely proud of the way you conducted yourself during these trying times. You are deserving of all the recognition and all the rewards you are about to receive. This class has accomplished so much. A majority of you has received and been admitted to your first choice for college. Not only that, you have received scholarship money and been awarded approximately $6 million as a class. That's amazing. I'm extremely proud of all your accomplishments. You have persevered, you have survived, you have accomplished so much in your 4 years here at Richmond Hill High School. You have accomplished your goals. Now I encourage you to set a new set of goals and reach for the stars, reach for your dreams, become those leaders and that we prepared you to be at Richmond Hill High School. I want to thank the wonderful faculty for their support and their dedication to this class. They have worked tremendously hard to send you off well prepared to tackle the problems of the world beyond Richmond Hill High School. I would like to thank your parents for their love and their support and their trust in sending you to Richmond Hill High School. And lastly, to the graduating class of 2020, congratulations. I'm going to miss you guys. Best of luck and Godspeed as you move forward. Let the ceremony begin. Thank you.
Here are some words from our senior class president, Yoshoda Deverio.
Class of 2020. This is your senior class president, Yoshoda Debedeo. I'm very honored to have been your president this year. I'm also very proud of how far we've come and all that we have accomplished. Don't let this pandemic dim your light because your future is bright. Although our circumstances do not render it celebratory, a graduation class has rarely been called upon to venture into the future with more meaning, ambition, commitment, strength, and courage. This year was nothing that we expected it to be, but we're the class with a brilliant future and I can't wait to see who we become. Congratulations on 4 years of hard work. Thank you for all of your support this year. As they said, other graduation classes have a story, but our class is making history. Goodbye, my friends. Hello, world.
A few messages from our fellow Lions. Hola, clase 2020. Mi nombre es Jenny Burgos. Nuestros años en la escuela Richmond Hill han estado llenos de maravillosos momentos, los cuales tú y yo formamos parte y que siempre estarán aquí en nuestros corazones, empezando con nuestros nuevos amigos. También los maravillosos eventos que la escuela organizó para cada uno de nosotros, como por ejemplo los bailes y los viajes. Sí. No nos olvidemos del tremendo esfuerzo que realizaron nuestros profesores para ayudarnos y sacarnos adelante. Tampoco nos olvidemos de nuestras conversaciones junto a nuestros amigos camino a clase. ¿Recuerdan cuando llegábamos tarde? Sí. Finalmente, quiero felicitar a la clase 2020 por el maravilloso trabajo que hemos realizado y que nunca se den por vencidos y que siempre sigan sus sueños. Gracias.
Class of 2020, friends, families, and staff watching this graduation. My name is Gurleen Kaur, a senior at Richmond High School. मैं उम्मीद करती ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਜਣੇ ਇਸ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਿਲ ਘੜੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਣੇ ਘਰਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੁਰੱਖਿਅਤ ਹੋ। ਹੁਣ ਤੱਕ 2020 ਦਾ ਸਾਲ ਉਦਾਂ ਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਇਹ ਸੋਚਿਆ ਸੀ, ਪਰ ਫਿਰ ਵੀ ਇਹ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਡੀ 4 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੀ ਘੜੀ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਤੇ ਸਫਲਤਾਵਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸੈਲੀਬ੍ਰੇਟ ਕਰਨ ਤੋਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਰੋਕ ਸਕਦਾ। ਮੈਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਖੁਸ਼ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਇੱਕ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਮਜ਼ਬੂਤ ਲਾਇਨਸ ਕਲਾਸ ਆਫ 2020 ਦਾ ਹਿੱਸਾ ਹਾਂ। ਹੁਣ ਤੱਕ ਅਸੀਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਲਾਂ ਦਾ ਸਾਹਮਣਾ ਕਰ ਚੁੱਕੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਨਿਊ ਈਅਰ ਸਟਰੋਂਗ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਹੋਰ ਵੀ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਲਾਂ ਦਾ ਸਾਹਮਣਾ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ। I want to wish all of you a very happy graduation and much success in all you do in your life. Take care and be safe. Thank you.
I will now like to introduce our salutatorian, Atip Amjid.
To start off today by remembering those who got us here, our teachers, families, friends, and ourselves. Today may not be the day we walk onto stage to shake Mr. Ganesh's hand, but it certainly still is a day we celebrate our accomplishments and look forward to the things that lie ahead. When thinking of the best way to make use of this 5-minute window, I concluded that some advice would be useful. If not to you, then perhaps to myself. Fair warning though, Socrates also tried giving some advice, and it didn't end too well for him. Hopefully this goes better. The coming days, months, and even years will bring with them very important lessons. In a voltaic and crazy world as ours, very few things are certain. But firstly, it is certain that we will learn. Either we will be forced to by our circumstances, or we will choose to do so voluntarily. These past 4 years of high school, we've all experienced these two forms of learning, be it through deadlines of assignments, or in school teams with our friends, or through bad breakups. Lessons were indeed learned. Looking forward, there are greater things that life has to teach us. We will indefinitely ask ourselves, who am I? Who do I ought to be? How do I do my taxes? And the age-old question, will I ever use this in real life? Enforced lessons are always less joyous than the ones learned voluntarily. It's like, say you're a knight living in Middle-earth. You don't wait until the dragon comes to your village to fight it off. You rush as fast as you can to its lair, kill the dragon, and claim its treasure. You may have a chance at winning when it does come to your doorstep, but the optimal condition is for you to go and meet the problem, to meet the opportunity, to meet the lesson. Secondly, today it would be strange not to address the elephant in the room. Our daily lives, in light of our current circumstances, have undergone tremendous change, and we face great problems. Racism, coronavirus, which TV show to binge next. But amidst these problems, the difficulties of change are not just confined to a crisis such as this. Maturing through the years of high school, at least from my experience, there have been situations where I knew what I must do to improve. At the center of this all is our fear of change, whether it's a change of habit or a change of mindset or ideology, a change of a career, or a change of your Starbucks order. Change makes us vulnerable to being displeased, but this fear does give us a feeling of security. However, do you want security or do you want progress? As Darwin once said, it is not the strongest who survive, nor is it the most intelligent, but those who are most adaptable to change. If we are to move towards progress, we mustn't be afraid of changing, which isn't always about adding something to yourself or picking up something new. It's often about letting go of the things that hold you back. With that being said, I would like to acknowledge all of you for whatever clique you belong to, for your years of work and your big and small accomplishments. Our teachers and our staff for their support and guidance, our friends and our families, and of course the robotics team for the moments we shared and the memories we created. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2020.
And now, some words from our Richmond Hill High School alumni.
Hey Lions! My name is Shaylee Severino, and I was you exactly 3 years ago today, a Richmond Hill graduate. It's an honor to be able to speak to you today on such an important milestone in each and every single one of your lives. They say that once you leave high school, you've entered the real world, and I'm here to tell you that they're not lying. From this day forward, it's in each and every single one of your hands. You get to decide what it is that you want to do, what field you want to be in, the goals that you want to accomplish, and no one can stop you. We're living in a time that a lot of things are happening around us, around the world, here at home. But I implore you to keep going. Do not let that distract you from the goal and vision that you have for yourself. We need more of us in spaces of law enforcement, engineering, politics, business, sciences, law, education, entrepreneurship, and so many other fields where there's a lack of diversity and inclusion. As you enter the life after high school, I want you to remember these words. I am more than my circumstances. Write it down, put it on the fridge, put it on your phone, anywhere, please. Don't ever forget those words, because you are more than your circumstances, and you might not achieve everything that you want right away, and there might be people around you who might be working at a different pace than you, but do not ever let that remove all of the obstacles that you had to overcome to get to where you are today. Your journey is your own. And as long as you have a goal in mind and you work towards it, in everything that you do, you will be unstoppable. So from a Richmond Hill graduate to another, congratulations, class of 2020. You made it.
Hello Lions. Some of you may know me and some of you may not. But my name is Jordan Diaz and I am happy to be here as a graduate from Richmond Hill High School's class of 2019 and to be able to not only congratulate you guys for all of your hard work, but to also share some words of wisdom and encouragement. I want to say that while I'm not completely in your shoes right now, I hear you and I see you. I am currently a rising sophomore at NYU, and like you, I've had to face some changes that have definitely contributed to a unique first year. With suddenly having to leave my dorm room and taking classes online, I found myself trying to adjust to a new learning environment and trying to stay motivated. But I can wholeheartedly say that from my time at Richmond Hill High School, I learned to become my own advocate and to in turn successfully complete my first year from home. I can imagine how difficult the past few months have been for all of you. But I want to assure you that all of your hard work will not be in vain and that you have truly accomplished something great. Not only are you guys graduating from high school, which in itself is a major accomplishment, but you have done so in the midst of a pandemic that has complicated life for all of us. With all of the challenges and changes that you have all faced, you guys have come out stronger than ever, prepared to fulfill your aspirations in life despite any disadvantages, and ready to shape the kind of world that you want to live in. I know that this may seem scary, but I want to encourage you to learn from this experience so that in the end, you will be able to ground yourself in values that are important and values that last. Toni Morrison once said, "Your life is already artful, just waiting for you to make it art." And I think that from your time at Richmond Hill High School and from your daily experiences, of course, you will be able to accomplish some rather extraordinary things. With that being said, thank you for allowing me to share this beautiful and unique experience with all of you. Congratulations, class of 2020, and I can't wait to see everything that you will accomplish in the future.
We now present to you the class of 2020 Senior Awards. our one and only number one, numero uno, our class of 2020 valedictorian, Aviva Duty.
Good afternoon, everyone, and congratulations! We did it! We really did it! As of today, we are no longer high school students. That is crazy. This year has been particularly difficult for everyone, starting with the alleged World War threat, bushfires in Australia, California, and many other places, the COVID-19 pandemic, oh, something in my eye, and most recently, the death of George Floyd. A lot has happened this year, and along with the fact that, of course, we lost half of our senior year. But the truth is, life's still going on, you guys. And no matter what happens, most of us will be starting college this fall. Some of us may be moving to different cities and maybe even different states. And so today, I wanted to impress something upon all of you. And that is to always believe in yourself and always stay the course. I really hope that makes sense. Shout out to Miss Dubé, actually, for reminding me that staying the course has always been a very, very important part of my life into bringing me and making me the person that I am today. My friends, life isn't easy. And you know what? It was never meant to be. But it is always important to stay true to yourself, to always listen to that gut feeling. No matter how hard it gets, it's like, stay the course. You know, no matter how many times you want to give up, just stay the course. There will always be people who will doubt you, and you will doubt yourself, maybe because of that, maybe for other reasons, but always, always stay the course. You know in your heart that anything is possible if you truly, truly want it. I don't know if you guys remember, but I started telling people that I wanted to go to Harvard my freshman year. And I had a few seniors at the time tell me, oh yeah, we thought that too. Things will change, don't worry. You see, that is doubt. And did I also doubt myself because of that? Damn right I did. But I didn't lose track of it, I stayed the course. And I made it. I made it to Harvard, baby. Sorry. Going off track. And you know why? Because I stayed my course. And if you stay your course, then you will reach wherever it is that you want to go. Enough of that. Let's come to Richmond Hill. This school has helped me grow in more ways than I had imagined was possible. And I can't say everything was always rainbows and butterflies, but for the most part, I've had a solid group of people who have molded me into the person that I am today. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm very proud of myself. So I'm just gonna go ahead and name some of those people. And hang tight, because it's pretty long. Starting with Miss Fowler, our guidance counselor, my mentor, the woman who dealt with all of my nonsense, made at least 20 changes to my schedule in the last 4 years upon my never-ending indecisiveness. Miss Dubé, who was the first person to recognize me in this school, actually, as a student with potential, something like that. She's helped me through most of my major decisions in school and in life, and, the result is in front of you. Mr. Watson, who has constantly kept pushing me to do better, be better, never for a second letting me anything less than the best that I could possibly be. Miss Shabana, who treated me like her own daughter, fed me, and also, never accepted anything less than the best as well. And I talk about everyone like that, but that would take forever, so I'm just going to name the next few people. Who I'm grateful to, other than the ones I've mentioned. My principal, Mr. Ganesh, My English teachers, Mr. Gerritsen, Miss Wolf, Miss Fahey. My social studies teachers, Mr. Dominguez, Mr. DeVoe, Miss Kletskin, Mr. Grossman. My math teachers, Miss Tezer, Miss Chalara, other than Mr. Watson, of course. My college advisors, Josh and Miss David. My coaches, Miss Jackson and Mr. Amalfitano. And lastly, Miss Piram. I mean, I've obviously had a lot more teachers throughout high school, but I feel that these people have significantly impacted my growth as an individual. Of course, those are the only people that I'm grateful to. My school back in Bangladesh, Scholastica. I'd never be here if it hadn't been for some of the people there, and I'd like to mention some of them as well. Ashfaq sir, Naim sir, Abdullah sir, Zafrin miss, and Shanawaz sir. My closest friends, Nashida, Marzuka, Cheyenne, Carolyn, Tiffany, and Kirmo, who, you know, always believed in me, always supported me, and always saw the better side of me even when I wasn't doing so great. My second family, the leadership class. I spent half my school life with you guys, and I've learned a lot from you guys, and I just hope that I was able to return the favor just a little bit. And of course, saving the most important for last, my family. My parents, who always believed in me, supported me, and constantly reminded me that there is nothing in this world that I couldn't achieve if I truly wanted it. And my sister, honestly, she's probably the biggest reason I'm even alive. I'm going to end the speech with the national anthem, with 2 lines from the national anthem of my home country, Bangladesh, the country that raised me, the country that I will forever be grateful to. Amar sonar Bangla, ami tomay bhalobashi. I know I should be standing to pay my respects, but I can't right now. Thank you, everyone who I've come across through high school. I appreciate all of you. I wouldn't be here without you all. Thank you, really.
You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Move mountains, we gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, and I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, I like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. You, the silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Move mountains, bring it to its feet. Move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And for that we have each other, and we will rise, we will rise, we will rise, we'll rise. I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I will rise 1,000 times again, and we'll rise up.
So we talked all night about the rest of our lives, where we're gonna be when we turn 25. I keep thinking times will never change, keep on thinking things will always be the same. But when we leave this year, we won't be coming back. No more hanging out, 'cause we're on a different track. And if you got something that you need to say, survive it out there? Can we make it somehow? I guess I thought that this would never end. And suddenly it's like we're women and men. Will the past be a shadow that will follow us round? Will these memories fade when I leave this town? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. I keep on thinking it's our time to fly. As we go on, we remember all the times.
And now the moment that we've been waiting for. By the power invested in me by the New York State Education Department and the New York City Department of Education, I confirm that each of you have met your requirements for a high school diploma from Richmond Hill High School, and you are certified as graduates. Congratulations, class of 2020. Best wishes and best of luck on your future. Take care.
Now let every voice be lifted, hearty, earnest, free, as we render loyal honor, Richmond Hill, to thee. Let us pledge the echoes waken, sing it with a will. Raise the loud resounding chorus, hail to Richmond Hill. Firmly let us stand united in our loyalty, giving faithful service ever, Richmond Hill, to thee. Let us pledge the echoes waken, sing it with a will. Raise the loud resounding chorus, hail to Richmond Hill. And through years of fond remembrance, may we always be strong and true in our allegiance, Richmond Hill, to thee. Let us pledge the echoes waken, sing it with a will. Raise the loud resounding chorus, hail to Richmond Hill. Raise the loud resounding chorus, hail to Richmond Hill.
Hi, this is Dean Fisher. I just want to congratulate the class of 2020. This year has been rough, but you've survived. I'm excited to see what happens with you next, and please come back and support us and love on us. Love you. Peace.
Hello, this is Mrs. Timonitis, Assistant Principal. I would like to say congratulations to the class of 2020. I am so incredibly proud of each and every one of you. These past few months have been extremely difficult on all of us, and as true Richmond Hill High School students, you have persevered and come out stronger in the end. I celebrate all of your accomplishments with you. Congratulations once again.
Hello seniors, this is Ms. P. Ram, and I just wanted to say congratulations on your graduation, and that I'm so proud of the effort you put forth to put yourself and your future first. Understand that life is difficult, we will have challenges, but it's the things that allow us to work our hardest and achieve our greatness through difficulty. Love you much. Be well.
Isn't it ironic? We would tell you guys to put the screens away, but look at us now. Congratulations on completing high school. This is just a stepping stone as you continue on as a lifelong learner. I know all of the experiences and lessons you learned here at Richmond Hill High School will help you overcome any obstacles life may throw at you. This is your moment. Congratulations, Lions.
Richmond Hill class of 2020. Alex, congratulations on graduation. Through all the circumstances, you guys pushed through, you guys grinded it out, and you guys made it. Continue hard work and reaching for your goals, and congrats again.
Hey senior class, it's Dr. A. I just want to take a moment and wish you congratulations on your graduation. I know you had to adjust to the pandemic, and your senior year ended early, and you didn't have a traditional prom or graduation. But just because your celebration is traditional doesn't make it less joyous or less memorable. A joyful heart is good medicine to both you and everyone around you. So stay strong and continue to persevere, and take time to reflect on the past 4 years, your current struggle, and the possibilities of the future. Congratulations again. Be well.
Hello, class of 2020. This is Mr. Fisher. I just want to say congratulations on your graduation. You've all worked incredibly hard to make it to this point. I know this is not the way that we wanted to say goodbye and do all these ceremonies, but again, I know you're going to persevere like you have in everything else you've done over the last 4 years. Come back and visit. I can't wait to hear about all your future successes. Keep it up. Keep your head up and never quit. All right? Take care, everyone. Bye.
Greetings, Richmond Hill class of 2020. Mr. Cans here. You may not feel prepared to leave high school behind and go out in the world of today, but I beg to differ. You have shown me as a teacher throughout your years here at Richmond Hill that you're not quitters, and you have the strength and courage of a lion. The words of Marley's Ghost from Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol ring as true today as they did over 176 years ago. So I'll leave you with these words. Mankind is your business. The common welfare is your business. Charity, mercy, forbearance, and benevolence are all your business. Congratulations, and God bless us, everyone. Now, go out there and let the world hear you roar.